YouTube, what it do? You know the model. If y'all can go over there, hit me with a like, which is the thumbs up, and that'll let me know I'm sending my stuff. This one right here, this whole get down, is when I got caught slipping in the 8-7 Gangster Crips at they Burger Palace, homie. And it's probably like in mid 90s. I'm up there with an older OG homeboy from my area named TP, homie. You know what I'm saying? And the homie had did a little puffing and did a little banging, but the homie was a solid ass homeboy from out our community, homie, that represented the turf to the fullest. Anyway, homie, I had the homie help me. We was moving my folks from Lancaster back out here to the city and shit, homie. And in the midst of that, you know, we packing and taking these trips and loading up the storage spot, homie. And loading up the storage spot. So now on the last load, we unpack the truck, pack stuff up in the storage that they not taking to the new spot that they just want to hold over in the storage. So we pack the storage with their stuff. And at that time we was at the storage spot over there on I believe Manchester. If you going up Manchester or something before you get to Maine or something, it's on the left hand side of the street. But anyway, from there, when you go up some, the chicken and waffles on the up on the right hand side, and across from there, they got the Burger Palace and the A7 Gangster Crips and they turf. So I asked the OG homeboy, since he didn't, help the motherfucking shit, what you want to eat, homie? You want some chicken and Roscoe's, homie? You want to go upscale, or you want to stay hood and hit the Burger Palace? He like, man, let's stay hood and hit the Burger Palace. So bam, from the storage spot, homie, we jump in the truck and we drive in the truck. You know what I'm saying? We push there. Bam, we push up in the Burger Palace on the corner and they turf. At that time, homie, it's clear up in there. You know, it's a few, regular civilians ordering, but it's clear in there, homie. For it's like, people, anybody looking like they bang from that area. So bam, we jump up out the truck. Remind you, I ain't even ironed up, homie. Cause we was in this process of moving, and we, like I said, we not really knowing if how the outcome was gonna be, but we wind up getting something to eat and pushing over there. So bam, we get out the car, out the truck, and we bail up in there. So it's a couple people ahead of us, homie. So you know what I'm saying, we waiting our turn. People wind up going. So I get up there and place my order, homie. I give me a burger special. You know what I'm saying? It's early, but I'm like, I want a burger, fresh burger and fries and shit. So I give me a fresh burger and fried ranch. And the OG homeboy order him a breakfast. Hot cakes, sausages, hash browns, and all that old stuff, homie. So we get his hook up. So in the midst of us ordering, we fall to a little table, homie. We just sitting, homie. We just sitting and posting for a minute. Chopping it up about what we gonna do when we get back to the turf and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, we had a hood spot at that time, so we was like, man, we might go to the hood spot, post up, try to make $1 or $2. So we just shooting the shit back and forth, homie. In the midst of us shooting the shit back and forth, I noticed like probably maybe 5 or 7 dudes bell up in there, homie. And we kind of like tucked off in a little table and shit. So like 5 or 7 dudes come up in there, banged out, homie. Banged out street attire, do rag, big t-shirt. We was wearing big t-shirts at that time. Khakis, chucks, you know what I'm saying, blue belts, you know what I'm saying, Cortez, you know what I'm saying, chucks, white tees, homie, braids and shit. So I'm looking at these dudes come in. So I tell the OG homeboy TP, I'm like, dog, it might be problems, homie. So I'm like, man, some dudes just belted in, G'd up. So we kind of cut his head and look, nigga, he like, whoa. So we like, damn, hoping the order come up and we can get on. And then I'm in my mind, I'm hoping that we could kind of throw them all, cause the OG homeboy TP was like an older looking homie, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking we might can slither up out of here without no major, you know what I'm saying, uprise, homie. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, homie, one of them dudes that they get the filtering through there, homie, moving around, homie, and a couple of them dudes moving around, cause you know, like I say, later come to find out that's they turf. So now they moving around and shit, and they glue in on me. So one of them say, Cuz, where you from, Cuz? And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, looking, I don't really say nothing. And he like, hey, Cuz, hey, Cuz, where you from, Cuz? So I tell the nigga, I'm like, homie, I'm from Inglewood, homie. And so one nigga like, say, Cuz, what he say? And nigga said he say he from Inglewood. He was like, Cuz, fuck that, what hood he from, Cuz? So I'm like, damn, these niggas is pushing and shit. So the OG homeboy, he looking at me, I'm looking at the OG homeboy. So nigga say, Kyle, where you from? You say you from Inglewood, what set you from out of there? So I'm like, shit. And so I'm like, homie, neighborhood power bro, homie. And he like, which one? Compton or Inglewood, homie? You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, Inglewood, homie, you know what I'm saying? That's, you know. So one of them niggas like, say, guys, ask that nigga, do he know my peoples? If he don't know my peoples, guys, make some. So I'm like, shit, like this nigga talking about. So I'm like, he was like, so one nigga was like, say, guys, you know, whoopty whoop. So I'm like, yeah, I forgot what name they asked me for my turf, but it was a reputable fool. Like, God, describe him, guys. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying, the name he said, I'm like, brown skinned, you know what I'm saying, tatted, whoopty wop whoop. I get a hold, because back then, homie, it wasn't like no social media type shit. It was just straight like that. If somebody had his peoples or family members from a different community turf, and you couldn't describe somebody family member or somebody homeboy or loved one to a T, homie, them was grounds nigga was gonna get a shiner, black eye, drew down, a bust on. So I wound up describing the homie down to the T. So he was like, yeah, look, that's him, cuz. Yeah, you know, that's him, cuz. So he was like, hey, homie, what y'all doing over here? I'm like, dog, we just, you know, I run it down that we was moving. My peoples came over here to get some food, homie, and I'm fully aware of where I'm at, homie. I just want to get some food and I asked him, I just want to get some food and get on. Can I just get some food and get on? He was like, yeah, God, lucky you know my people, God. Get your food, get up out of here, God, because it be going down over here on A7. So when our order got up, nigga, we grabbed our food and got the full-fledged funk up out of here real quick. Jumped in the truck, homie, and peeled out, homie. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas was all out there looking at us and shit. One nigga hit me up out the window, homie. I just looked, homie, and hit the blinkers and made it left, homie, and sent it back up Manchester, homie. 89 on up, G stuff, not ye stuff. And I just wanted to send that light one on a close call encounter in the A7 Gangster Crips, homie. I'm out.